Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I am Disco Kitty, the crappy crafter, artist, Cricut user person. Yes, we're going to do another Cricut video. This is like 4 in a row. I know, I'm sorry, but I just got some new markers and I wanted to test them out. They're watercolor markers and they give me lots and lots of ideas for shorts and stuff, so I'm really excited. And it's going to be a pretty quick video because we're just basically testing some watercolor markers. So let's just get right into it. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to choose some shapes because we're going to make this simple, and we're going to look for the appropriate markers, and this is all sped up way fast. It took me like 20 minutes to do this, so yeah. Anyways, so choosing shapes, putting them together. If you hear the crows in the background, that's cool. They've come to visit. Every shape is going to have its very own color, and then we're going to go back and we're going to duplicate the shapes and make them smaller so that there's basically 2 of each, one inside the other, and go and nest them so we can see what kind of cool things that we can do. So with this project, I didn't want to ruin my markers on the first run, so I did not try like double printing. I think I'm gonna try double printing at some point to see if I can like get other colors, because it came with the rainbow set. It's a standard rainbow set, you know, red through purple and black and brown, which is awesome. So I want to see if I can make other colors, you know, like layer blue and green over each other and see if I can get teal out of it, you know, that kind of thing. We'll see what happens. And I think I said before, I'm sure that I have some markers somewhere. I believe they're from Artiza, that are watercolor markers, and I would love to try that with this, although, you know, aftermarket parts, not supposed to use aftermarket parts, but we'll see what happens. I mean, this will work pretty well. I don't know why I didn't go through this much faster. This is taking so long. I'm sorry, but we're almost done. We're almost into the actual crafting part of it, the drawing part of it, I guess technically drawing part of it. But yeah, as usual, I keep is the little window good there in the upper right, upper left, lower left? I don't know. I can't figure out where I want to put it. But yeah, one thing that it does, you have to be very careful with, is it decides which markers it wants to use. So you absolutely have to make sure that you're watching the computer to make sure that you put the right color in. I mean, for this particular thing, it wouldn't have mattered, but if I was doing something where the colors mattered, you really got to make sure that you know, pay attention to what it wants. But yeah, I mean, I only went over it once with the marker each time. I also want to see what would happen if you double it up. You know, hit that go button again before unloading the mat to see if it would make it darker, because I mean, this black is definitely not any kind of black. No kind of black there, but that's okay. I mean, it's not bad. It could be a lot worse. At least it works. I mean, this is definitely being activated by the water, and this is the water brush that came with the set, which is, it's a very interesting water brush. One, it screws on with the right thread. It's not a backwards thread, which is weird, and you can't see part of it. Like most of the ones that I have, they are clear from butt to tip. Clear. This, you can't see how the water flows into the tip. But I don't seem to ever really need to squeeze it to flush it, and I don't know if you can even. I'm gonna have to play with the brush more to see what it's doing. But I mean, the markers obviously work pretty well, right? I like them. The green looks so blue to me, and then the blue looks so purple, and then I got into the purple and went, oh gosh, my colors are just all wrong, aren't they? Ooh, yeah, that's okay though. But yeah, I mean, it barely stained the brush too. I was really impressed. Well, those actually worked a lot better than I was expecting, I have to admit. I mean, when I first started using them, I was like, I don't know. But I mean, honestly, I haven't used a lot of watercolor markers. I have some Arteza watercolor markers somewhere. No idea where, which is the reason why I'm trying to get ahead of my videos and do a whole bunch of them so I can take a break and take a month off and clean my room, because it's a disaster in here. Anyways, but this worked really well. What do you think? I was even surprised at how well the yellow worked, because, you know, I was really expecting the yellow to be underpigmented, like, you know. But yeah, they work really well. I am sad that there's only 8 colors. It'd be really cool if there were a whole bunch more colors, but one of the things that I'm thinking about doing is I want to see what would happen if you like draw lines over lines to see if you could like mix colors and stuff. I should have tried that with this. We'll try it with a different one. But yeah, so watercolor markers, Cricut brand specifically, they work really, really well, and I'm really happy to have gotten them. And of course I used a coupon because I'm not gonna buy anything full price. And yeah, they worked really well. So with all that being said and done, I hope that, you know, you learned something. I don't know, maybe not, but yeah, like I said, with all that being said and done, I'll see you next week. Stay safe.